All right. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to week number 5 on Unit 3. We thought we'd try a little bit different of a video, I guess, this time. So we thought we'd throw in a little bit of effects. So, all right. So remember, we're doing this so you can be better readers and writers. Even if you don't want to be, we want you to be, because it's going to help you throughout your life. You always will write. You're going to write something, and it'll help you think better. It'll help you realize what words mean. Your vocabulary will stretch, and you'll be better. As a person, you'll be more interesting with better vocabulary. Or actually, you'll just be able to explain yourself better. All right, don't forget, get your piece of paper. Make sure you fold this. Remember, get this folded so that you can write out how you want this to look. Actually, how we want it to look. Because we're going to get this organized. So you fold it. Make sure that you pull it out. Make sure you get your word and your definition, your example, and the ask question. Don't forget, when you do the question, you got to restate your question in the answer, all right? So let's get started with the words. Better readers, better writers, more understanding. Word number 1 is corridor. Say it, corridor, and write it. All right, the definition we're going to use today is a corridor is a long, narrow hallway. A long, narrow hallway. All right, pause the video, write your definition. Done? Got it. All right. The example we're going to use for today is, we could hear the dog as it ran down the corridor. We don't have a lot of dogs in school, so it must be a corridor like in somebody's house or, somewhere. All right. There's the example. Pause the video, write the example. All right. Remember, for the question, you got to restate the question in your answer. So when I ask this question, and here's your question, how is a corridor similar to or different from an aisle? So how is it similar to, not or, but and. So I need a little bit of how it's similar, and I need something about how it's different from an aisle. So that means you're going to have to look up that word. Okay? Then you would say, a corridor is similar to an aisle, and then you would finish that sentence. And then your next one would be, a corridor is different from an aisle, and then finish your sentence. All right? Got it? Okay. Pause the video, write your question, or write your answer. All right. Number 2. Two. The word we are looking at is shield. Shield. Go ahead, pause it, write it. All right, your definition we are going to use for today is, shield means to protect or cover something. Protect or cover something. All right, pause your video, write your definition. All right, the example we're going to use for today is, Salome used the umbrella to shield him from the rain. Salome used the umbrella to shield him from the rain. Pause it, write your example. Now, the question I've got for you, remember, restate, is, what can shield you from cold weather? Cold weather. Doesn't have to be rainy, doesn't have to be snowy, but what is going to shield you from cold weather? Restate your question in the answer. All right, pause the video, write your answer. All right, the next question, or the next word I've got for you is reservation. Reservation. Now, I think we've had a reservation before in one of the vocabulary words, but our definition is a little bit different. So pause it, write it. All right, your definition for this word is a reservation is land set aside by the government for a special purpose. All right, go ahead and pause pause your video, write the definition. All right, your example is the state government funded a wildlife reservation. Do we have any wildlife reservations around here? I wonder if you know, because we actually do. We have a couple of them. So I wonder if you know about those. So, interesting. All right. Pause your video, write your example. All right, and here's your question. What is another way that a reservation is used? So we have a reservation for wildlife. What is another way that a reservation is used? Go ahead, restate your question in your answer. Pause the video. Write your answer. All right, last word. Word for Unit 3, Week 5. 4, 3, 5. The word is creased. Creased. Go ahead and pause it, say it, and then write it. Your definition for creased is something that is creased is lined, folded, or wrinkled. Lined. I have never heard that. Lined. Interesting. Lined, folded, or wrinkled. Go ahead and write your definition. The example I'm going to use for the word creased is Grandma's face is creased with age. Now, don't say that about any of your teachers. Our lines aren't creased with age. Well, I guess they are. All right, write your example. Pause the video. All right, here's your question. Tell me about something that is creased. And don't say your teacher's faces. Tell about something. Don't say, this was creased. Tell about it. Tell about something. Maybe what it was used for. Why is it being creased? Something like that. All right? Write your definition or your question in your answer. Go ahead and pause it. All right, we are done for Unit 3, Week 5, Day 1. This is for Monday, all right? So get your stuff done. Make sure you are writing this all out. And keep your paper for Tuesday, because it's coming up. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.